Hello everyone, in this episode we will take a closer look on how to remove the rotor and all the parts that comes with the rotor, and of course how to place it. So basically this is a movement which actually helped me before in my previous videos. This is from the same family, it's Bulova 11 BLLA, and I recently repaired and serviced a caliber 11 BLACD, and it is almost the same. It is basically the same setup here. Some minor differences actually exists here, but for now we will just take a close look how to place it, the rotor then. So I thought it would be good and advice to make this video. I will show you how this one is. This is if you loosen this one, if you take a check here, this is normal. When you place it, it will be like this, but it might feel a little bit like it's not attached, but it's okay. It's fully working now, fully working. Anyways, so we have to place this one, this little pivot, so it will come exactly there, so it can drag this one. So we will see now. We'll take this and I will place this from the side like this. Let's see. When that is connected, it will be much easier. Let's see if I can. Let's see. Now it's inserted. Just in my previous video I removed these screws for the rotor setup, and it's okay, but maybe you don't want that right away. So to place this one, you just add these screws, place it here. These details, I think it's important. If there's no other way, then it's better I show you this one. Thanks, because I had this movement, it was actually a little bit helpful. And so basically that is how we do it. So if you take a look on this, you can see everything here is good. Yeah. So let's remove it then. If you get a movement like this, remove this too. And then you go like this. And you can use something sharp just to, here's a little notch there, let's try that one. There you go. And it is released. So then when you have this, let's begin with this. So rotor setup. This one actually holds everything, holds this little thing. Let's see if we can remove it. There you go. And now it should be possible to separate these two. Let's see. Just use a screw just to let's see if we can. Shouldn't be that difficult. A little bit force, not too much, but a little bit. There you go. It's fine now. So we have these parts now. What it could be, it's always good to have a separate video on this one. Okay, so this is the cool part. So to remove this, let's do it. See, I don't have anything to hold this one now, but let's see if I can. Maybe I need to change my blade there. So I'm removing small parts. Then we'll remove this. Anyways, these parts you also need to oil, clean and oil, so it's good to show this part. This is from my scrap movement, so bear with me. See them. Now we just need to separate these two. There you go. So let's take a look here then, from this angle then. We have, let's see if focus is a little bit bad, let's see. So the first wheel is this one, goes there. And this is interesting because sometimes these little wheels, they can actually, they're not always stuck, so there's two parts there. And let's see if I can separate them in this one. It seems to be working in same with this one. That's good, because take a good look on these two. Small components, it's extremely important that they sit like this. If they go loose, you can attach them again. And remember, it sits like this. It's connected like this. And inside these springs. But then of course you remove all of this, then you place them in the cleaning machine. And then you assemble everything again. I suggest you begin with this when you have cleaned the parts, because this is a little bit tricky one. This is how you first begin, and then removing the bridge and then all the parts here. We will soon place it back again. So let's begin then. Placing this component. Then we can place small ones. Might be you have to adjust that a little bit later on. And this one in this hole. Actually, now we have, this might be tricky part, but I will see how long I can do this. Actually looks good now. It's not impossible. It's okay to add one at a time. One screw at a time here. Just looks good though. I think it would be lucky if I manage on the first try here. We don't need to add super much strength though. I do it now. I feel confident here. So let's see, can think it looks good actually. You can look in the microscope and see if all the pivots are connected. But based on what I can see here, I can see the pivots there, and the wheels are okay there. So I feel quite confident that this will work. So let's take and add this one too. So it's a little bit, can be a little bit tricky, that part. Especially if you remove them like I did in my previous video. There, and then you might be a little bit confused later on how to place everything, because everything just got disconnected. This is how it works, this one. And this port, and then we will add this here. You can see it's a wheel there. We will and this is actually, I remember when I did this, because this one will hold it. I love this setup. We'll just see if I can do like this a little bit. We need to like push this in here. There you go. I hope this video can help you in the future. Someone out there working with this watch. Oops. There you go. Afterwards you can just take a look if it's, you can hear the sound, and spin it a little bit. But it's all good, I think. It's, you can hear and everything. Yeah, they are moving, so that's good. Oops, sorry. So that setup is similar on Bulova caliber 11 BLACD and 11 BLLA. So that's very nice setup. It covers those and probably some more. I know other versions as well. This is perfect. Thank you so much for watching, and take care out there.